Okay, number 2. This is going to be Landsea Homes. So the first house, Adams Construction, is that second house over there on the corner there. So we're just down a little bit. So again, sales office. This will be a garage. Their incentives right now, they're doing 4%, or I think they're doing a 1% buy down. Housing prices for Landsea, where are we at? High, very well, let's say 400,000 and up. Square footage, bigger houses, 1,800 and going up from there. So I got a 3,000 square foot jobber there, so a little bit bigger house. But obviously building through the area. So that's actually a junior high school right over there. Can't remember which one it is. And then we're gonna go to Miranda right over there once I'm done here. I think that's our last 3 builders right here. We're gonna go north, we're gonna run into Lennar. Even further south, there is Waterstone, that's a little bit ways further south. I've not been there in a while. I know D.R. Horton is doing a build down there. There's probably a couple other builders. Probably won't catch them today just because I'm running with the time that I have. But when we get back in town, we can check it out. So this will be Meadowwood. And again, when we're looking at new construction, we're mainly looking for, do we like the way things are built more so than the exact model. So, on flooring, looks like we have a little office here. The new construction, whenever we see this trim on the walls, things like that, they just do them in the models. We're not going to expect to see that in the finished house. The great room. So it's got double oven, garage will be through there. That's probably laundry. No, that's just pantry. I was totally wrong. I've never been in this model before. So, let's explore. Kind of an office. Bathroom. Oh, we got a bedroom there, and that'll go out into the garage. So this would be laundry. Yep. So this is the laundry. And big tall ceilings. That's actually kind of nice. Got this TV / office space in between the bedrooms. It's not bad. And it said this is a Meadowwood. So it looks like they've got one that's for $28,990. So right in there. Just under 2,100 square feet. Master. So I don't know. I've talked to our sales guys, Chris. What is standard finish as far as countertops and things like that? I like this. This is a good layout. It really is. Good shower. So not knowing what the base finish is, I don't know what kind of floors they do, what the normal countertop is. And where you see the tape, that's just a little flaw in the paint that needs to be cleaned up before the house sells. But, so carpet I expect to be standard. I don't know the rest of the floor. I don't know what they're doing as far as appliances, so we will ask. I like this floor plan. This is nice. Impact windows, yes. Maybe. No, it's just double pane. So Chris,
Yeah.
what as far as appliances, what's the normal appliance package?
Okay, so usually it is just the dishwasher
You're on video.
Sorry, the stove and a microwave.
Okay.
Anything enclosed within, again, I think it's that 30-day or 60-day window. Also include the refrigerator and the washer and dryer.
Okay.
So anything enclosed quickly gets the total package.
What's the normal?
Okay, normal
flooring?
is tile throughout the living area.
Okay.
Carpet in the bedrooms.
Okay.
There's a few different tile styles. There's the square, and then some of them get the 18-inch plank.
Okay.
So just depending how
far along it is.
Well, depending how they set it up, whoever did the design choices
Okay.
for that particular home. I didn't do them for this neighborhood. So.
Okay. So if he started at, say, absolutely from scratch,
everything,
all the choices, or
no,
is it pre-chosen?
So everything is selected already because again, they think we're almost done here, 30 or so.
Gotcha.
So everything's been chosen. But if we find something, a plan and a lot, I can show them what's going in there. It's not a secret. There's usually a pretty decent picture of the selections.
Okay.
When we can see what's going on there. I also do what's called a home price sheet for everybody.
Yeah.
It will list everything that's going in there, the charges for everything, and the bottom line.
Okay.
When you work with me, submit a reasonable offer. I'll send it to them. They'll counter it, but we'll work something out. So I'm not like that's just the price, and that's not it.
That's not quite Walmart.
Yeah. So I just, I work with people.
Okay.
Yeah. So because we want to get done. I mean, I was at Gardens a month ago. We were done. Like 5 left, and got them done because they want to get them done.
Gotcha.
So sent me here.
Okay. Normal countertop.
Quartz. So all those things are spec'd out. However, they're going to get the upgraded spec'd out houses. They're going to get quartz.
Okay.
They're going to get the 42-inch cabinets with the molding.
Okay.
All the Landsea homes vet to the outside as well in the kitchen. So sometimes people like that feature.
Yeah.
Some of them get the deluxe kitchen like it's in this one. Some of them don't. So we'd have to look on the plan to see what it's getting.
Okay.
So if somebody said, well, I want that kitchen, we'd have to find the one that's getting it.
It's already spec'd out.
It's already spec'd out. Yeah. So, but
this is your house over here.
Yeah, but most of them get it.
Okay.
Most of them get the upgrades. You'll have lights. You're not going to get any fans. Most of them, though, will get the blinds package. Okay. So they are getting a pretty good amount of upgrades in the house.
Gotcha. Okay.
I just noticed in this neighborhood, like I was selling to a country club, which I can help you over there too, depending on its price range. The price range over there is higher, though.
They were trying to stay below mid-4s.
Oh, the mid-4s. Okay, yeah. Over there, they all of them get the plank tile. So,
gotcha.
But I noticed when I came back here a couple weeks ago, some of them get the square, some of them get the plank. So,
okay. Cool.
They don't allow me to do house to sell contingency.
Okay.
However, some folks can qualify without necessarily having to sell.
Bridge it if they have to.
Yeah, we do that. I've had a couple of country club do that.
Okay.
And
we don't have any of those issues with this one. He's ready to roll.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, it's a nice neighborhood. HOA here, $600 for the year. Okay. So it's about $50 a month. Common area maintenance, gates, community pool just up the street here.
Okay.
Because I say that now because I realize coming back to this neighborhood, a lot of people don't even see it, so they don't know about it. So they're like, where? I'm like, it's like sprinkler system, city water though. Okay. So I have to tell people that because don't run all the time. Your water bill's going to be high.
Yeah.
So I'm just
gotcha.
And
we're on city sewer here also.
City water and sewer for drinking, bathing. Yes.
All right. Cool. And then, of course, all the trim and everything on the walls, none of that.
Yeah, so these are just direct decorations. They're just going to get a textured white wall.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to tell them the exterior color and then the interior color choices as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So nice house. They build, we're not the cheapest in the
This is a good floor plan, though. As I walk around, this is actually very nice.
People like the Meadowwood. I just don't have any coming up soon.
Okay.
That's the only thing. I wish we did here, but we don't. I've got 2, probably August, September, but it's formatted as a 4-3.
Okay.
So the difference is here. This flex space, the first room is an office.
Right.
What they call an office. This becomes a bedroom with a wall.
I like this
closet.
open.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. The laundry room moves down, and then this becomes another bathroom.
Gotcha.
So it's a 4-3.
Okay.
I don't know why. Again, I just came back to this neighborhood. That to me, people see this one. This is what we should build out here.
You would think.
This is what people see.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. So.
Yeah, because I like this space. This is a good space.
I had a customer. I've literally had a customer come in Saturday. They would, and most people don't buy the first time, but these people would have bought the first day. I just didn't have anything for them to buy because they needed something within 40 days.
Oh, gotcha.
Our lease is up, and
Should have started 2 months ago.
I thought that I could say that. I'm thinking, well, why are you looking now? You should have been looking a little earlier, but I didn't say that.
Now's you don't wait till you jump out of the plane to pack the chute.
Yeah, because I don't have anything. Maybe 2 months ago I might have had something or whatever, but we could have gone on the contract, but whatever.
Okay. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Now, this was a good floor plan. I've not been in this one before. So.
Yeah, we do. They do. So this is about the way they build this one out in the field now is about 2190 under air.
Okay.
Okay. This one, as it shows, is a little larger. It's about 2200 square feet.
Okay.
So I asked. I said, well, why is it different? They were trying to get them to fit on the lots out here, so they had to make some compromises. But basically, this is
10 feet. 10 feet.
Cloverdale's a little under 1900 square feet. It says 3.2. I don't know if that would fit.
It should be fine.
390s, 380s, 390, whatever it says on the sheet there. It's smaller. It's got an office in the back of the house.
Right.
The honest answer is I would think somebody probably uses it for more of an extra pantry space or storage space. It's like
not a great office then.
in my opinion. But we sell them because pricing. I mean, there's one on the sheet I think sold for like $389. So where are you going to go for that today?
Yeah, that's tough.
In a lot of places. Adams is cheaper than us. They are.
They are. Yeah.
But that's for your buyer to decide. To me, I think we do nice finishes. And
I mean, I've been in Adams several times, and they do make a decent house.
Yeah.
I said this. I can't remember last time I was in a Landsea. It was before you had any inventory anywhere. It was nothing but from the ground up.
Okay.
So it's been a little while. But no, this is. Again, if they were building this, I could see this doing well for you.
Yeah, it's nice here. This neighborhood's been here about 6.5 years or so, and Miranda's done.
Oh, are they done? Okay, I'm not even going to cross over
so
then.
just so you know.
Okay.
So we've got about 30 or so left, and Adams has more than we do.
Yeah.
So, Landsea bought Vintage Homes, which was in the area. So so they bought Vintage.
Okay.
And all their pieces of land, and then came in and put Landsea's plans in. They do one Vintage planned over a country club called the Brie Outlets, the model over there. It's nice. It's a nice house. 500 and up there, though, starts to get up.
Vintage always did good floor plans.
Yeah.
But that was their 15th different company name.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got sued into a new name.
Mercedes for years, and then they had a problem, and then they went to Vintage.
Yeah.
And now we heard, I think the grandson or whatever is opening up his own deal because it's non-compete is
really
closing, but I don't know the name of the company. Yeah.
No, yeah, some names like, oh yeah, I remember them when they were.
They built Mercedes built good houses in the 90s.
Yeah.
They had an issue in 05, 06 with foundation problems.
Yeah.
So that's what a lot of people hate them, and then the people that used to work there really hate them.
Really?
Because they lost all their pension.
Yeah. As soon as they said, you know what, we're done as a company, bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the service.
Like my old boss, I worked for Horton for a while.
Okay.
And he was with Mercedes. He's lost a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, like his career money. So that's why he's still working today.
That sucks.
I'm 55, so when I say he's older, he's probably 5 or 6 years older than me.
Right.
But he's been in the business like 35 years.
He's ready to be done.
And so that's why I said that's what he tells me anyways. He goes, I'll be working until I'm 70 years old.
That sucks.
Okay.
So alive.
So I have to live simple.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I think. And he's got a nice house in Bay Tree up there. And
oh yeah.
I said, sell the house and live simple. His kids are grown. His kids are good. I don't have to talk about that. But.
Yeah, I live right outside Bay Tree, so yeah, it's.
My wife and I live in Windsor Estates.
Okay.
So it's just the corner of Wickham and the old Piney Causeway there,
Yep.
set in the back. So, but we've been here a long time. So.
Gotcha.
My mom's 84. My mother-in-law's 95. So we're here.
Yeah.
And then when things change, we'll see what we're doing.
Yep. Once things free up, then we're free to go.
We just had our first grandbaby last year too.
Oh.
So my wife's like, well, because if it was me, I'd sell at the house and just do whatever, live
ready to downsize,
more simply, or go travel a little bit. Yeah, because you got a call from the insurance company.
Yeah.
Now they do their inspection, right?
Yeah.
So we were lucky. I should not complain. We have to replace the water valve under the laundry sink. So, okay, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
But it's always like we have a pool. Always something. The solar, we got
solar.
solar.
Speaking of pools,
Yeah.
any issues putting one in?
No, they can do it here. We
Okay.
don't do it for them, but after they close, they can.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I bring it. I mean, pool's important. I forgot to ask next door, but if it's good for you, it's good for everybody. So
pools in Brevard are expensive now. It's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
80 to 100 grand is what I'm hearing.
Yep. When we first moved down, we were getting bids to put one up in the Century, and I think Martin Pool is a company that we like the best, and we were going to be $48,000, and now we're here it's $100 grand to walk in.
Yeah, right. So that's what it used to be. So
they went up crazy when COVID went nuts.
So the pool we bought the house we're in now in 2020, and my wife, we never had a pool. My wife wanted a pool.
Yeah.
I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm probably getting that thing maybe 3 times a year. And it is older, but it's always,
Always something.
this, that. We did do the solar pool thing when we bought the house. As soon as we moved in, we put it in. Breaks. It's under warranty. Well, now the warranty's up already after whatever. So we had to replace just stupid shit like some sensor was $250.
Okay.
Guy was on the roof like a minute and a half.
Screw it out, screw it in, walk away.
Okay, here. Okay, and
probably flow switch. Costs $1.50.
My thought, yeah, exactly. My thought at the time was I just didn't want a high either electric or gas bill because we have gas there.
Right.
But do we get year-round use of the pool? No.
Yeah.
Not really. So I don't know if I did the right thing or not.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
When it comes to sell the house or make a buck on it.
It's slowing here. I'm like, blah.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
So get this sent down to him. I'm hoping we get it back pretty soon. I'm sure we'll be there.
Call or text me.
Okay.
And if you come in, just ask for Chris, okay?
Sounds good.
Whatever, if I'm not here. All right?
Come in and see me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Thanks, sir.
Take care.
You have a good one.
You too.
Okay, so I guess we will not go to Miranda simply because if they have nothing to sell here, there's no point looking at their model. So I know they're building up north, but up north everything is starting with a 6. So a big price difference. And you heard everything else about it as far as the appliance package. Said pool, same as the other places. It's got to go in after closing. Gonna head out there, gonna go north and see what we have over at Lennar. And I will talk to you soon.